Hey guys, and welcome back to the theBSofSociety. So, I was going to make this video after I was done with gacha games, but I'm going to be honest, the way I've been recording videos and audio has kind of been bugging me. So basically the way I recorded videos was basically I would record like open world, more arena or abyss and hunky, and then make a video pretty much almost, or make a video, make an audio recording of basically the same length or less. Now, that isn't really working too well because sometimes I end up getting a video that's like 3 minutes long because some Memorial Arena battles are just that easy. Or an Abyss run that I would expect to take me like 15 minutes only takes me like 8. So basically, I'm coming across the issue of videos being too short, or sometimes videos even being too long because some Abyss runs are just harder for me than what I thought they would be, right? So what I'm coming across is that I'm either needing to repeat things because I don't have time to cover topics, or I'm just babbling on too long. So what I'm going to do instead, I play 5 gacha games, right? I'm going to make video recordings of these gacha games that can match the length of my audio instead. Now, obviously, the gameplay recordings are going to have to be the same length or higher, right? But I feel like that would be a lot easier. Now, the time length of these videos kind of depends on the topics, but I'm going to try not to keep them any longer than 15 to 20 minutes. And that includes this one. I feel like that would be easier for the viewers, um, not counting for my PC and my phone, because recording gameplay at a decent frame rate and HD graphics and all that, my phone starts to overheat, and I have a red magic. Okay, I don't usually want to turn on the fan while I'm recording videos either, because y'all can see all my notifications and stuff. So I basically would have to turn it on before the video. But yeah, so um, basically the idea is just to change the way I'm doing my videos so that way I can have either longer videos or shorter videos the way I see fit, and not have to babble on too long like I see other people do. Like, I don't know how many of y'all watch The Quartering, for example, but whenever I watch him, I probably watch like the first 2 minutes of his video just to get the general idea of what he's talking about, and then I leave because he just starts to repeat the same thing over and over and over again, and I get bored, like real bored. Yang Yeah can kind of continue what he's talking about without repeating the same thing over and over again, but especially if it's a 30-minute long video, I can't do that, right? So if I know I can't do that personally, I don't want to do that to you guys. And I know I've done that in the Girls Frontline videos, which I think is why they took too long. But at the same time, the combat I've never really experienced in any other game, so I wanted to explain that. I didn't really have these kind of problems in Genshin and Honky, with the exception of videos being too short, right? Arknights, I covered combat, right? But I didn't really get into why I felt like it was too hard. I mean, you kind of got it a little bit, because I want to be able to work on one unit at a time instead of a full team. But I didn't really say why it was too difficult. I kind of hinted at it because of the chips, right? But I didn't explain why I felt it was too hard, right? Um, Gacha system I probably explained a little bit, but then the dorm system on both videos I basically just rushed through. I didn't even I didn't even really get into the store. So the next video is probably going to be a little bit more of a recap and make sure I did indeed get through everything, right? Instead of me basically having to redo the entire audio for that because that video is supposed to go out on Saturday. This video is going to go out on Sunday. So, you get the general idea. And then, like, I've already had a Azure Lane recording, but I feel like I was rushed on that as well. And I don't like rushing my videos either, you know, because then I just skim through topics, kind of like I did with SF capture, and yeah, I just don't like it. And that's kind of the other reason why I started off with Girls Frontline videos, or not Girls Frontline videos, Gotcha Game videos, because that way I can kind of get my recording schedule just right before I start getting into bigger topics. Like, I named this channel the BS of Society, right? So I'm basically talking about everything that I don't like in society, personally. Um, so that would include politics. And I don't think you'd want certain topics to be going on for like 10 or 20 parts, now would you? Right? Um, but at the same time, I'd still want to be able to get my point across and my own opinions across, right? So I need the good links. Now, with that being said, when I do get into those topics, don't try to cancel me, okay? That behavior is the worst behavior I've ever seen in humankind. It's ridiculous. It gets people killed, and it has throughout history. It gets people killed. It's probably the worst human behavior I've ever seen in my life. And aristocrats used to do it all the time. Now it's society as a whole. Great. Now, another thing is I've noticed a few of my videos have thumbs downs. When you thumbs down one of my videos, if you could tell me why you don't like the video, that'd be great. Um, I know I'm probably boring. I'm not as loud as Tectone is. And is why I enjoy watching his content. Um, you know, and I know I don't make like interesting edits like a lot of people do. I don't have that much experience in editing videos, honestly. I'm getting better at it, obviously. I'm going to have a new outro now with Kurosu screaming into a microphone, and then the explosion meme as an outro for a little bit. And then I might edit that at the end. Or, I might edit that eventually, but, for now, that's basically going to be it. And I'm probably going to link where I found those. I mean, the explosion meme you can find anywhere, but especially the Kurosu meme, because somebody else made the general video for that. So I might link that. Also, just general channels updates. If anybody looked at my locals, you probably noticed I'm not using that. I'm probably going to start making exclusive content for locals starting next month. The reason I haven't made any content for it is because for a basic community, you can't make more than 10 files. And I really don't like that, and I don't understand why they did it that way. But it's their platform, It's whatever. Storyfire, I don't think I'd be able to make the content that I make on there, so I probably need to look more into that. Maybe I can just make a bunch of, make like a skit story or something, making fun of politics, of all the basically like Saturday Night Live, right? SNL. Basically act like them for a little bit. And then Twitch, yeah, I need better recording software because if I can't even record on my phone at a decent video quality, my PC definitely can't. And I was thinking about trying to use my PC and like Bluetoothing to my phone or something, but it's not gonna work. So that's where the channels are at. And YouTube and Rumble will likely still get basically normal daily uploads. Unless I just can't find anything. Or I just am too slow to upload. Right? Because that sometimes happens where I'm just too slow. Now, the other thing is that I am going to be recording these videos basically all in the same day, probably. Like, I'm recording this one now, but I'm probably going to record the third and final part of Arknights, Azur Lane, Epic 7, and then I'm probably going to get the Destiny Child as well. All probably today, right? But you'll see all these videos coming out basically from Sunday to Sunday, right? Or Sunday to next Saturday. And then I'm basically going to do the same thing again on that Friday. Just because that's easier for me. Not only that, but I'm also making t-shirt designs on a meme account. And I'm also planning on making video games sometime. So, basically just trying to make some income streams so that way I don't have to work a normal job. I'm sure any of you that are working normal jobs right now know how much of a pain it is, especially in America. Watch Joshua Fluke to know why. Yeah. Corporations, I swear, they take advantage of us so much, especially in America. Oh, I'm going to make a lot of videos on them, I promise you that. I hate corporations. Anyways, I think that's enough for this video. So, yeah, let's recap Arknight and make sure I got everything that I wanted to get across, and then we'll get into Azur Lane, and then Epic 7, and then Destiny Child, and I might cover Dark Summoner. It's been like 4 years since I played that game though, so I doubt it. Anyways, that's about it. Talk to you guys later.